Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I'm back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we are about to get into JT's City Cinderella mixtape. Okay, so if you're interested in her, female rap, pop, conspiracy theories, trending topics, my unpopular opinions, whatever I feel like getting into for real, then go on ahead and subscribe, and let's get into this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because we have a Q&A coming for you at 5K. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh my gosh. Before I get into everything, I just want to talk about how excited I have been leading up to this mixtape album, whatever you want to call it, because I really loved No Bars. I really loved OK. I feel like JT works extremely hard and she's extremely talented. I also watched her little, I don't know if that was a preview to her documentary or was like her little documentary in recording City Cinderella, but it was a really nice touch, a really nice element that was added to the whole process. And I just love this little world that JT has created around this project. Like, even though this is just a mixtape, I love the little world she's created around it with her mini tour and, you know, her music videos and her documentary, her little documentary. Like, everything has created emotion and a moment around this whole thing. And it's brilliant, it's genius, and she's working hard, so I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into this review. How I typically do reviews is not track by track, but in this case, since there's not that many songs on the album, I will be doing a pretty much track by track, with the exception of the songs that have already come out before the album was out or the mixtape. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the first track, the intro track, which is called Intro or Hope. I loved this. She really slid on this and she really put her heart and soul into it. I really appreciated that. One part that kind of caught me off guard that I wasn't expecting though, where she was like laying on your back, shoving bottles up your ass. I was like, whoa, huh? What? I listen. If you know who you think that's about, you can go ahead and say below, but you know, that was definitely a shot at somebody for sure, because what the heck was that? I audibly gasped when I heard that part, was not expecting it, but I loved the song though. Outside of the shocking factor of that particular lyric, I loved this because she was just preaching about how, you know, she still has hope. You know, she came from nothing. You know, there's a beautiful choir in the song. She was speaking about her struggle, about her past, and how she kept hope and kept going. And, you know, now here she is today making City Cinderella, essentially. So I love that. It was a perfect intro. And also, like, the gospel choir chorus towards the end was beautiful. Like, that whole element really made the song what it was. On top of, like, her bars were good, and also the choir was just, it made it beautiful. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a great way to start the project. Next up is Brick Talk. I will say, just like initially, it's not really my favorite track, but I do like how she was repping being a city girl and repping where she came from, Dade County. I think she was saying Dade County, right? Dade County, yeah. And saying how she's still hood, essentially, like she's in Hollywood, but she is still hood. She still does this, she still does that. She can essentially still do the street stuff if she needs to or if she had to. So she was repping, saying she's still street, essentially, and I can appreciate that. The next song is O. I believe it's just called O, featuring DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled brought like a really nice beat to it. I really like the beat on this one. I love the talking in the beginning of the track too. It kind of set the mood and set up the track, if that makes sense. I didn't really care for the rapping on this one. The flow and the cadence was just a little sleepy, a little boring. Not a lot of energy or passion behind this one for me. But I don't know, maybe it's just not my particular vibe, but this song wasn't necessarily my favorite, but I did really like the beat. Okay, next is Servant. Oh my gosh! Yes. This song ate. Again, the beat is amazing. I love the beats. I love the boastfulness. This song is really her just popping her ish, really saying, I'm that girl, I'm rich, I have this, I have that, I have money, I have style, I have the clothes, I have the diamonds. Like, she was really putting it on. Like, she is that girl, and I really love a good old fashioned bad bitch anthem. Like, that's very much what this is giving. This is a perfect song just to feel like that bad hoe to. Like, not even necessarily twerk. Like, this song is not giving me twerk. It's giving me look in the mirror and sing this song to yourself, and like an affirmation. Like, I'm that girl, I'm that girl, I'm a bad bee, I have money, I look better than all of you, you all are beneath me. Like, it's one of those type of records. For me, this one was an instant save. Okay, on to DOD, which is standing for Do It on the Dick. I think it's for Do It on the Dick, right? Am I? I don't remember already. Let me go back. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. It's Dance on the D. Dance on the D. Because, okay, there's another song that's called Do It on the D. Do It on the D. Do it on the. Yeah, so I was thinking about that song opposed to. No. This is Dance on the D. But yes, no, this song is great. This song is great. You always need a straight up like sex vibe, like a straight up sex song that's nothing more than that. It's a party song, it's vibey. If you need a good sex song, then this is the one. It's nasty, it's sexy. I would love to bop to this just getting ready to go out, or having maybe a house party, a get together, a casual friend group situation, whatever you're on. Honestly, it's a perfect vibe, to be honest with you. She had like a lot of catchy lines in this song, a lot of like quotables. Like, this song is everything. The vibe is everything. I love the beat. That, I don't know if it's Bali, what it is. I'm talking about that Bali Middle Eastern like beat that came on in the very beginning, the intro. Next up is a Lemon Pepper featuring Stunna Girl. I really liked the part of the song where she's like, extra lemon pepper on my wings, ho. Like, I love how she said that particular line. Like, that part is like stuck in my head for the most part. And I also really like Stunna Girl's verse. And I love how they bounce off each other in the verses, and how they complimented each other within their verses. And it was so adorable. I love that a lot. Also, there's alleged shots being thrown in this song at Cardi B and also at Suki Hana. I believe the Suki diss was mainly thrown by Stunna Girl. Stunna basically was like, what did she say? Stunna really whacked Suki. Like, I don't know if JT did. She might have. I don't remember. But basically, Stunna was like, you dirt ugly. That's why you eat in niggas' ass. That was crazy. I actually like this one, but not really so much for like the lyricalness or the catchiness or anything like that. Mostly because of the disses that were being thrown and the cute verse exchange between JT and Stunna. That was probably my favorite parts about it. Okay, so next is Swang. Woo! I love this one. She said, "These bitches stay talking shit. You better swang when you see me, ho." Like, yes, period. I love that. How she's basically saying, you guys have been talking shit. All you do is talk shit. Da, 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 da. But when you see me in public, since you have all this energy for me, you're saying all of this stuff, whether it be online, whether it be, I don't know who she's talking to. I don't know if she's talking to an artist. I don't know if she's talking to regular people, fans, naysayers. I don't know who she's talking to. But regardless, she's saying, if y'all want to run up on her, run up on her, since y'all have so much to say. And I love that energy. I love that energy, like, period. Period. It's giving some true, like, city girl vibes as well. So it's giving, like, JT as who she is and who she's trying to forefront. But it's also giving that classic city girl energy of, like, run up. If you want to run up, run up. Like, I love that. I love the ode. Absolutely loving the confidence that this album exudes so far. Like, loving it. Okay. Anyway, moving on to 90s Baby. Oh my god! Again, another amazing one. Like, this is amazing. I love the classic R&B sample that was used. Whoever mixed and mastered this beat and just did their thing on it. I loved how they did this. They really snapped when making this beat. And I don't know if she was giving a sneak peek into her actual like love life, or if she was just talking. Sometimes rappers just say stuff, but it might not necessarily correlate to them. But I found that it was very interesting. She was like speaking on, come and bring the girl you cheating with and let me be the lead bitch. I was like, that's wild. That's wild. But also, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. I love the chorus. I love the chorus. I loved I'm a 90s baby and I'm a gangsta B and I don't take bullshit, but I can take the D. Like, what? She ate. This is probably one of my favorite tracks, like one of my favorite tracks, like so far. 90s baby, Swang, DOD, like what? What? What are we talking about? The next track is Uncle Al, and it's crazy because when I saw this at first, because like when I read the title track, it said Uncle Al, but it was like a lowercase L. So I was like, does that say Uncle AI? Like that's the first thing I thought of, and I was like, there's no way this is Uncle AI. It has to say Uncle Al, right? And then I clicked on it, I was like, oh. And then another thing that was funny about it is I have an actual uncle that we go by Uncle Al. He's a mess of a person, but that's the first thing. I was like, oh, I have an actual uncle named Uncle Al. But anyway, I really loved this beat. Again, I love this old school what the hell? Nostalgic 2000s beat and vibe, like so far of this entire album. It's giving true Y2K. You feel me? And again, from my perspective, this beat is beautifully mixed. And I love this song also too because it feels like a girls anthem and also a club banger at the same time. Like with the voice in the background, the male voice, and he's talking about throw that pussy, I'ma catch that shit. Like, yes, and he's just hyping up like the listener, and I love it. It's very like anthemic and it's very like summer club vibes, summer club turn up vibes, or summer girls day, girls night turn up vibes. It's giving very much that. Like, it's so fun. This song is fun to say the least. Like, it's not just like a sex song, but it's also like a very fun, energetic song. And she ate it all the way up. Okay, and next up is JT Coming. Oh my gosh. Again, I love this song so much. Like, this is also like one of my favorites. Let's all go down like the list of my favorites after this. But yeah, this kind of felt like an interlude in a way because the song was so freaking short. I wish the song was longer, like, because this is one of my favorites, and like that's really my only complaint when it comes to this song. And I love when the beat dropped and she was like saying JT coming as like the beat dropped, like, oh, what, like that made it hit even harder. Like, whoever's decision it was to do that with the beat drop and the yes, yes, yes. I'm just upset because the song is so short. Next up is All Stars. This one was fine. Not really my favorite. It was passable. It's just like, play it, could not play it. It's not really like that memorable for me personally. Not awful, but not amazing. Just eh. And then the next song is Red Flowers. I like this one a lot. Not my favorite, but it's a solid track. It was very triumphant. But my main complaint again is that it's way too short. Way too short. Like, the songs that I appreciated the most ended the quickest. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? But anyway, so yeah, that's it for the new tracks that we haven't heard from this album that, obviously wanted to talk about. Okay, so now it's time for me to just talk about the overall feel from the album, my main takeaways, and things like that. The overall feel from this album was giving 2000s realness. Like, it gave very much early 2000s to 90s realness. Like, love that. Love that, love that, love that. And one thing about this album, like, or mixtape, is just it felt like it had heart behind it. It felt like it had passion behind it. It felt like it had something meaningful behind it. Like, she wanted to overall get a point across and to make herself known and, respected in this space. And I really appreciate it. It's way better than obviously like the last City Girls album that was just put together, thrown together. There didn't really feel like there was any cohesion behind the City Girls last project, and it was just a whole hot mess of nothing. Like, it was nothing. It was almost pointless to put out. I would have scrapped the project entirely. But this is leagues and bounds above that, and I feel like it still paid ode to the city girls and to her roots as a city girl while still defining herself as a new artist and branching out as a new, entity of her own. And I feel like there's like a lot of passion behind this album, a lot of heart behind it, even with the tracks that were just like more raunchy because she was really rapping. Like she had a lot of clever lines, clever verses, hooky choruses, hooky beats. Like there was like thought behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell there was intention and thought behind it. It's not just like, like a raunchy record by like Sexy Red, there's not really a lot of thought behind that. It's just a bunch of nonsense compiled into it. And Sexy Red lovers, come for me, whatever. But it's just nonsensical. It's just like, okay, girl, if you're gonna make a song about sex, like, give us something to listen to for us to talk about. I love the parts where she was talking about her lingerie and what she gonna do to the nigga. Like, hello, like really getting into it, painting a picture. You know what I'm saying? Love that. Love that. Yeah, I just feel like this had like a lot of heart and passion behind it, and this was a great mix. If this is considered a mixtape, then I wonder how the album is going to be, because this is a great mixtape. Okay, so let me get into some of my favorite tracks. DOD, Servant, Swang, 90s Baby, Uncle Al, JT Coming, obviously okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that song came out before, the album was out. Uh, okay, yes, I like majority of the songs on this mixtape. Like, and those are just my favorites. The other songs are good too, but those are like my main favorites that I like the most, and that's a good amount of the songs on the album. I am so proud of JT. Like, I am so proud of JT. I know this is gonna do better than the last City Girls album for sure. But you know what? Like, I don't even really have a sales expectation for her because this is her first album or first mixtape, and she isn't that poppin' yet. So we don't really know what she's gonna do numbers wise. But regardless of numbers and all of that, I'm extremely proud of JT, and I think this is a solid body of work. Like, and I only listened to it a couple of times. People, you go through a couple listens before you really get a feel for a project sometimes. Only listen to it a couple of times, and this is a solid album or mixtape. Like, this is this is really good to me. To me. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into some comments of what some people are saying off of initial listen. Okay, so some comments read, this whole project sounds so 2000s in the best way possible. Like JT really ate this up. Y'all be lying. It's giving nothing. I'm confused. Is she dissing Cardi the whole album? Cause girl, bye. I wouldn't say the whole album, but I feel like there is some disses in there, which why not? This is rap. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Whole album top oh no. Whole album top smegs. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this album just had more heart. This album had more soul. This album felt like it made me feel something more. Megan's album didn't really make me feel anything, honestly. There were a couple of cute songs, but it was just like pretty surface level. Whole album, or I just read that. 10K pure sales first week at most. Moi. Well, even if like JT is starting all the way over, so I don't know, is that bad? You guys let me know what is bad or good when it comes to JT for first week, because I really don't have any expectations for it. I have no clue. Sis gotta stop throwing rocks and hiding her hands. Sounds like a Cardi diss. Oh, they must have played a sound bite in this post, because I don't know. When y'all gonna stop lying? JT is an actual rapper. She actually has a flow, delivery, and bars. She is not like the other female rappers. Something is different. Yeah, for sure. Real Miami 2000s Trina and Jackie. Oh, the fact that JT is not effing with Cardi at all. I stand by this. This person says she's always fighting the beat. It sounds like it's missing Miami. Too much of her voice and monotone makes me want to turn it off. Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to turn me off then, because I'm monotone as fuck. She dropped the best album this year. I don't care. I don't care. I was expecting better the way she hyped it up. Oh, dang. I really liked it. I think it did well, like expectation wise. They always downing Meg for having the same flow and cadence, but so does JT. Do you guys feel like she had the same flow and cadence throughout this album? I don't think so. I mean, yeah, some songs, yes. Not every single song was different, but I feel like there were songs that sounded different. You know what I mean? Who told her she was Cinderella though? When we start that, it's a no for me. The project is really good. The artistry is so fire. 2000s Miami vibes. Let's not act like y'all wasn't wanting or I'm sorry, waiting for JT to branch out before y'all hopped on the hopped on the bandwagon. She addressed y'all all the rap girls in her songs. I had to pause my show to hear it. Post Cardi's verse on Rob 49's on that money, flamed that ish. Why y'all lying? The song really ate LMFAO. Yeah, okay, stop the cap. Who really made her beats? They be tired. The beats on this album were great for me. Baby, Uncle Al got me popping in the bed. Yes, period. Uncle Al got me up. Well, no. In my mind, I wanted to get up, but I was in the bed too when I listened to JT ate that album. Let's see. Someone was just throwing shade in their songs, talking about JT having her first pair of rigs and having it 5 years before, and JT responding, "Put it in the music, right?" The progress of her come up is amazing to watch for real. No jumping to do big arena tours and taking the club scene route while building a solid fan base, interacting with her followers across all social media platforms, actually wanting to rap, and her pen getting busy. The most authentic come up I've seen since Nicki Minaj. Let's see. JT doing the things the organic way. I'm proud of her, and this is one of the best mixtapes this year so far. The album is so hard. She walked. I hope y'all get her on the charts while y'all hyping her up on IG. Ooh. She cleared. If she's trying to diss, what the F was that? And don't got no more, y'all can't be serious. I like it. Solid project. A few tracks I didn't really care for, but she did her big one with this. Yeah, that's how I feel overall. Like, not every single track is like amazing for me, but majority are pretty decent. Uncle Al got the summer started officially. Go JT. An amazing debut. Congratulations, JT. This project was very solid. She showed versatility, vulnerability, and overall growth. JT did her thing, and if you say otherwise, your opinion is the problem. I'm on Swang now. Some songs I love more than others. Glad she gave a few different topics instead of the same old thing from others. To be honest, I'm really shocked JT did her thing with this project. I thought I was gonna save at least two, but I saved all at least 7 songs. I'm genuinely proud of her for real. She keeps it up. She's going to make me a fan. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like I liked majority of these tracks. Like majority of these tracks are not bad or insufferable. They are great. Dark Skin for the win. Things turn like Tina. Ain't it funny now? It's about Pam. Damn Gina. 10 out of 10. Okay, guys. So JT is getting like a mix, online of support and people saying that, it wasn't good. So you guys let me know, where do you fall in all of this? And I'd love to know. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.